Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their place and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
Third down coming.
He'll keep it himself. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. A quick 3-and-out, and they're already giving up the ball. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Cavaliers' offense will go to work for the first time today. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. I want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. He got one blocked last week, but gets this one off. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got him this time. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense could click on that one, but later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. I'm going to keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. I would call this punt formation, but these guys don't always punt it. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give on the inside. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They'll put him in play from the 41 on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. That pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got the screen set up, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Let's go, intercept.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Punch it out of the air. At the 35, he's loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds his man, it's Smith. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man, it's Harrison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the move. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
1st down for the offense.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll try to snap it quickly. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Brown wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Cavaliers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Offense at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. He'll do it himself. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running to the left. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrison. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Hannah. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Brown wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Sampson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shoots it to the left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming.
Brown wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gives it on the option. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe of 48.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. I wouldn't call this punt formation, but these guys don't always punt it. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play.
Really good defense. You know, You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Brown will throw it. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the move. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the right. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. He's loose. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry up. Brown will throw it. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Virginia! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the maize and blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll loft one deep down the left side. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's got it on the right. Creates a little space. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Oh, they're after him! And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd downs are so crucial. The quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. but they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding third down and getting to the quarterback?
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Pick up to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Cavaliers hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
He takes a knee, and it took longer than they had hoped, but they finally get their first victory of the season. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.